Donc on repart pour le baron. Il fait encore pas beau, hein.
Let's go.
Oh. Est-ce que je suis sur la bonne piste?
Lightning strike.
Oh merde! C'est en feu, qu'est-ce qui se passe?
Take it easy.
Tu vois pas que c'est en feu, mec? Tu veux pas genre aller aider?
Focus on the lot of you.
Castle's on fire! Oh, sweet mother. Sweet mother.
Non, faut passer par là-bas.
People! Castle's on fire!
Poussez-vous! Personne qui aide.
Drunk old fool tottering about again. Don't calm him down. Oswin? Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
See what I can do.
Hurry now, quick!
Sérieux?
Damn it, got some smoke. Gotta hurry.
Super. On va essayer ça. Sure.
Over here! Can't get out! Roof's collapsed!
Coming to get you.
We've a hero in our midst. The horses! Why, I'm prepared to forgive you the drubbing you gave those pricks at the crossroads.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
Sérieux?
They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
Waouh.
They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
putain.
Get out of here!
They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
Come on, come closer.
Eh, baron.
We need to talk. Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna.
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
Tell me everything you remember about the day they fled. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
What happened next?
Next. It only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, but Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
What was I to do? Took it out and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
Get hold of yourself. Men like you, when they break down, look downright pathetic.
You're a heartless bastard.
Mutations worked then. But here's the good news. Your dead child might help us find the one who's still alive. And your wife.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
A cursed creature that draws strength from killing pregnant women. Once it's strong enough, it attacks those who scorned it.
But how? How does it know?
Blood ties. They're a strong bond. A bond I want to use to find your family.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way. The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
A bit further. Follow me.
Un truc que je voulais voir, j'ai pas de potion. Ah! Ok, ça a marché. Apparemment, attendre. Ok, bah c'est cool. J'aime bien le...
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Mais faire une ligne de sel devant leur porte pour pas que les démons rentrent ou les esprits.
Here's the spot.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchling's on the prowl.
Look!
Ah.
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes Garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets ploughing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
Merciful gods!
Back to the fortress.
What? With this?
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
Ah, c'est énorme. Faut faire quoi, le calmer avec la magie? Ah, ça peut-être. On va garder ça de côté. Oh, le bébé, quoi. Il est devenu un putain de truc horrible. J'espère que personne va voir ça.
Angry specters. Archling's scent attracted them.
Waouh, les dégâts. Oh, les dégâts de fou.
Fist, take me! It's thriving something fierce! Oh,
Yeah, ça marche.
quiet now.
Oh, mais les dégâts que je fais.
But what do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family.
On va appliquer... on va voir un peu les dégâts qu'on peut faire au maximum. Oh merde.
More coming. Need to hurry.
On with it! I'll not wait to
Wow, wow.
squirming again! It worked. It stopped.
J'y vais un peu à l'arrache, hein, sans boucler, sans rien.
Chosen a name?
No,
So think of one. It's important.
it's a girl. What would Anna have named her?
Mais c'est pour avoir le truc pour le calmer vite. Parce que j'ai pas envie de changer, j'ai peur que ça merde.
What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Good. Now bury the body.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Dea should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
Waouh. C'est assez triste. C'est assez triste. Oh, j'ai plus la lampe équipée. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Moi je veux ma lampe, ah, merci. Ah mais les dégâts qu'on faisait sur les fantômes c'était abusé, putain. Cette épée va vraiment nous aider. Hein. Alors, invoquer au sommaire à l'endroit où qu'on a été inhumé. Sa soirée à attendre. Hein.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea. Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
Ok. Il aurait pu avoir une forme de bébé.
If it don't stop raining, my arse will rot off.
Que c'est loin.
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around, though. Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it. Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. Clothing. They change in here? Both were here. I'm going the right way.
Dans la maison. Qu'est-ce que c'est que cette merde?
Wants to show me something more.
quoi cette merde là? Ah putain c'est ça. Qu'est-ce que le truc qui slalom? Ok.
Should examine that horse
c'est
carcass.
eux. Oh merde.
Come on!
Merde. Ah, parce que ça, on avait déjà vu ça sur le sol.
What do we have here? Bones have been here a while. Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days. Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks. Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse? Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength. Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away. Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here. The storm, damn it.
Ah. Ça va bien avec le truc de fantôme, ça. Oh, j'arrive. Donc ils ont sûrement été attaqués par une sorte de... peut-être loup-garou.
A fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Who's that? Other room. Come on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women. The Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough, no point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of her father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is, hi. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than to Crow's Perch with the Baron.
Why?
'Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I means. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough, no point in playing dumb any...
Sorry, sir.
Because I'm not.
Tamara, though anyway.
Why?
'Cause
What happened to Tamara's mother?
we're like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
What marks?
These, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden, and then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped. The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I'd a debt. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara learnt it. Brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
Ouais, c'est vrai, si on fait rien, c'est comme si on faisait le mal. On a déjà vu cette marque sur la paume de la main, mais franchement, j'ai déjà oublié, putain.
While back, I met a woman in Crookback Bog. Had fiery marks on her skin like the ones you described.
Must be her, Mrs. Anna. Gods, she to Crookback Bog.
It's where I saw her last.
Gods of all the heavens protect us. 'Tis clear now whose whisper 'twere in the night.
It is?
The crones took her. She must have made a deal with them. A pact. It's why they marked her and took her like she was their own.
Ah, c'est la vieille femme dans les marécages.
Thanks for your help.
The lady lady. She'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
C'est... Oui, c'est la vieille dans les marécages, là, qui s'occupe des enfants... des orphelins.
So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
On dirait qu'il y a un feu là-bas. Ok, donc... Retrouver Tamara, fil du baron, Oxenford. Ouais, c'est bien là-bas. Non, je suis perdu. Bon, on va aller là-bas, là. Comment on va faire? On peut y aller en bateau. On va suivre le courant, puis on va aller à gauche. On va le faire en bateau. Il y a quoi là? Par contre... faut que je reste pour les potions parce que j'en ai plus. Voilà, et maintenant il fait jour, c'est déjà mieux aussi. Il y a le bateau là-bas. Oh, le soleil dans les yeux, ça fait mal. Nouveau marqueur, butin de guerre. Où ça? Oh merde, c'est au fond de l'eau. Et on peut nager sans problème. Je crois qu'on peut utiliser des signes dans l'eau, mais on peut pas combattre, je suis pas sûr. Non merde, c'est pas ça que je veux faire. Non! Au, au, au. Ça? Oh putain. Bon, venez sur la terre, bande d'enfoirés. Je vous défonce. D'accord. Ah! C'est super. Ah. Ah, mais j'ai loupé! C'est bon. Vite, 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 vite. Hop, hop, hop. On fait le tour vite. Ouh. Et on se casse d'ici. Ah la vache. Oh mon dieu. Mon dieu, mon dieu, mon dieu. Armure intermédiaire. Lame lunaire. Dégâts, putain, elle est encore plus puissante. Critique, coup critique. Champ affligé de gel. Nous on a dégâts critiques 15-13. Change de coup critique 2, là il y a 3. Affligé de gel, on a 1%. Ouais. Et en plus elle est jolie. Bon, pour l'instant on va utiliser l'autre parce qu'on a les pierres dessus, mais bon bah quand on arrivera à un forgeron, on va changer d'arme. C'est con qu'on... Putain, on peut pas passer? Je voudrais passer. Si je... Non. C'est pourri si je peux pas passer. Bon bah on a une... J'aurais bien voulu que ça soit une épée en acier. Ouais, j'avoue là, mais... Bon, je crache pas dessus, hein. Bon, faut juste suivre la rivière apparemment.
What now, you piece of filth?
Non, 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 pas de chien. Oh! Voilà, vache. Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé ici? Ah voilà, ça c'est un exemple quand on a aidé à un endroit en fait. Quand on a aidé un endroit, quand on a des...
You know, Witcher, folk can say what they will. Me, I'll never forget what you did for us.
Not looking good, I tell you. What's on your mind?
Oh merde! Merde, merde, merde. D'accord. Donc ces connards... Putain, la visée qu'ils ont, quoi. Donc, en fait, j'aurais pu complètement looter cette place. Mais vu que ces connards, ils se sont... Oh merde, ils se sont installés, bah je peux pas. Je pensais quand même que j'avais la possibilité de le faire. Oh la vache, les mecs ils me lâchent pas du tout. On peut se casser là. Oh la vache. T'es là-bas. On va méditer. Peut-être que ça va les calmer. Oh merde.
Let's go.
Quelle merde. Oh, ça va au ralenti, ok, d'accord. Ok, cool, j'ai appris un nouveau truc.
Let's go.
Donc si on maintient la touche attaquer, en fait, il se met en garde. Et quand on est près d'un ennemi, le temps ralentit. Comme ça. Et il change de côté si on a besoin. Oh, celles-là, elles sont plus puissantes. Merde. Je peux tirer avec l'arbalète. Ouais. Cool, ça c'est cool, je viens d'apprendre un nouveau truc. Ça rend les combats encore plus précis en cheval, parce que c'est vrai que c'est un peu la merde, je dois avouer. Chaque fois qu'on tue un de leurs camarades, elle s'énerve les couilles.